Hello, everyone, and YouTube and Facebook. This is Tia Joan, and I'm back with another video. And the topic of my video is going to be narcissistic abuse, part 2. So today is the 15th March. No, the day is March the 15th, 2003. So can you please do me a favor before we get into it? Can you please like and subscribe and leave a comment and share my videos? It would be very appreciated. It would be so appreciated. Please share my videos. Well, and leave a donation. You can donate, and please, you can donate to my channel at and my cash app hashtag is $MAW1234Y. And please, if y'all can excuse the way I sound and the way I talk, I'm not good at public speaking, and sometimes I stutter and get lost with words. Just please have some patience with me. Sometimes I forget what to say and get lost with words. So please have patience with me. It will be appreciated. And also a disclaimer: this is just to teach everybody about, educate people on narcissistic abuse and based on my experience. Okay. First of all the videos that I showed with him, recording him verbally and emotionally abusing me. This was done around time or within the same month I paid that. I put up so much money, to help him, to help get a house for us. Not only I covered the rent for him, I covered the rent for his cousins too. He was supposed to be moving them in to help him with the rent, but he moved family members in that didn't have jobs and was having financially difficulties, and I had to end up covering their rent, which wasn't fair to me. But he manipulated the whole thing. Just manipulated the whole thing. Put a lot of pressure on me because his cousins and them already moved in. He told me at the last minute how much I would have to pay. Just put all of it on me. Just took advantage of the fact that I was getting help through the government. Just took advantage of it and used it for his own selfish gain. And this all of those videos with him on there, narcissistic rage, verbally and emotionally abusive, and deflecting the blame. All of that took place, right after the time that I helped them. Paid that $700 to put towards the place, paid more than everybody else. plus was giving him money every day because he was broke, and he work a job through the agency where they give him 4 days off like every month, and he was broke during that time, and practically gave him my whole entire check, and right afterwards he just became so nasty and just so rude, so disrespectful. And he, really showed his butt and showed me how he was when his cousins and them moved in there. And just so, just so ungrateful, and every time I would say something to him or bring up how he was treating me, I would have to literally tiptoe around it, says as nice as possibly I can, because he turned every discussion into an argument. He just blows up, just goes into a rage, cause a scene in front of everybody, and it makes it seem like I'm the problem. This kind of like during the devaluing stage. During the devaluing stage, they just become so abusive and just so abusive and so rude to the point where you can barely say anything to them. And then he, just finally left me outside to be homeless. During New Year's Eve, during the New Year's Eve, around the time I had death in the family, my little cousin passed away, and it just was shown no empathy. Told him I didn't have nowhere to stay, and he tells me, "Well, my friend is spending a night or two over here, so I don't have time for this. I got too many things to do," and just hung up the phone. Right after I helped him get the house, and just was shown no empathy and no compassion. That's how he was. He's able to do this because this dude doesn't have an ounce of empathy in his body. Not an ounce. Not an ounce of empathy in his empathy or compassion in his body. Very emotionally stunted. Not able to empathize with the feelings of other people. Not able to put himself in another person's shoes. Yes, dude I was recently involved with. Just that's I said his name several times. His name is Robert, and just not able to empathize with the feelings of, not able to put themselves in another person's shoes at all. At all. It's just all about him. Nobody else matters. I sacrifice a lot of my needs, to help him. I felt like such a fool, letting him take advantage of me like this. But this dude had me so love bombed and so emotionally attached. I didn't know which way was up, and it distorted my thinking, my reasoning. He had me wearing rose-colored glasses. I mean, I really don't just feel just this dude just made a fool out of me. Felt so stupid. No, just going through this. Just embarrassed me, but bringing other women over there in front of his family while I was still staying there, while I was, out hustling and making money. I'm a street vendor, and just narcissists, these people have no problem with embarrassing you and making you look like a fool in front of people, making you look bad in front of people. It makes them, that's how they get narcissistic supply. It makes them look and feel superior, important, very important. They are so mean and so cruel because it makes them feel above you, makes you, it makes them look superior to you. I mean, this is a byproduct of his lack of empathy. This is a byproduct of his lack of empathy, lack of compassion. You know, and it had to come through from his mother, because his mother shows shows evil. It shows evil narcissistic traits too. She enabled his behavior. She enabled it. They were all in on taking advantage of me. And then just left me out in the street to be homeless. Left me out in the streets to be homeless, not caring. As far as I care, not caring if I had anywhere to go or not. As far as he cared, I could be sleeping in the streets. But he wanted to lay up with that light-skinned, thick, red-bone Latino woman. That's all. That's all he cared about. I mean, it was just all about him. All this is just a byproduct of his lack of empathy, lack of compassion, no regards for the other person. And just no regards, just totally emotionally stunted. And that's it. That's all I have to say. So this video was kind of short. Catch you later, YouTube.